Hi guys, that's Gianpaolo Lorusso speaking for a new edition of the Top 10 PPC News-Parade of the first week of February 2026. This post is proudly 100% free, AI free. What we are talking about today, Google Ads. The EU Commission pushes for some AdTech asset to be owned. Data on channels to historic data on channels in Performance Max and click fraud. AI signals, the good one and the bad one, smart bidding exploration success, AI agents in merchant centers, extra value to new customers is worth it, multiple approval for new users, change of roles, and involuntary election announcements, electoral ads. Meta ads revenue increase in 2025, trends in business portfolio, and some news about ChatGPT ads. But let's start with something extra. The parade, the news parade, the first thing I want you to have a look to, it's by Duane Brown, and it's the survey of PPC salaries all over the world. So it's an anonymous survey, of course, and in March you will have the results. Another post extra parade is by Andrea Azzori on linkedin.com, and he has shared a very nice tool to check placements of results in both organic and PPC exactly, and report them in a Google Sheet. The news number 10 for this week is it's a post by myself. Last week, I usually push some dollars on my PPC News Week news parade every week. And it happened to me last week that it was blocked for electoral ads. I've never done electoral ads and probably never will do, and especially in USA. So I was quite upset and asked to help desk what had happened, and I discovered that indirectly in one of the news release I was pointing to was quoted the name of President Trump, and that's why the news was blocked. So the help desk insisted in asking for me to register for electoral ads, or to cut the piece of the video in which the fragment of the video in which was shown the president's name. Then I asked to Jenny Marvin to comment what happened, and she escalated internally the thing, and the ban was the stop was lifted. I leave all comments on this to you. News number 9. Google now requires multiple approval for changing roles and new administrators in Google Ads account, just to make more difficult to hijack our accounts. And also customer centers. So be very careful, because a lot of us have been a lot of accounts of customers and professionals have been hacked in this moment exactly. News number 8. Reddit expands the beta testing of reminder ads, a new format made for especially promote events and specific offers. And it's a new format that can be interesting to test, of course. News number 7. Matheny Rails on LinkedIn.com has shared an interesting observation of what happens when you put some extra value on new customers. The fact is that Google artificially inflates the value of that customer acquisition, and this, of course, magnificates all the reports on value, because all values are false, are inflated. And if you only want to have new customers and acquired one separate in reports, just put 1 cent more. It's not the good way to waste, to devastate all reports, to have the algorithm searching for new customers, and customers have been might not be recognized in our lists, customer lists. So this is quite aleatoric. This is quite imprecise, both imprecise and devastating reports. So except you are not, you don't know exactly what you are doing, don't use this feature. News number 6. Alpa Banerjee report here on LinkedIn.com that now it's possible to see AI agents in business agents in merchant centers. So this is a very interesting piece of news for e-commerce projects. That could be a game changer. So if you have an AI assistant which is showing to the user what is most relevant to him and explaining also why, that's a fantastic piece of news, and it could be very, very interesting to test. News number 5. Brian Bartlett on LinkedIn.com has shared an interesting success case of smart bidding exploration. And it's interesting for 2 reasons. For the sector, which is in the hospitality sector, for an hotel, if I'm not wrong, and in the way she used and had success. So I warmly invite you to have a read. News number 4. Nice post by Sarah Stamen on LinkedIn, on searchengineland.com, and she's explaining which are the top signals we have to pass to AI in Google Ads to have the top results, the best results, and which is pollution. So wrong signals that may affect the performance of our campaigns. It's very nice post. I suggest you to have a deep read. News number 3, the podium, which actually are 2 pieces of news. Mike Ryan both shares on LinkedIn a post on fraudulent clicks and invalid clicks by Google itself. So these are only the clicks that Google has been successful in setting in finding. So the regular statistics are even higher than this one, but it's interesting to see which channels are more effective, in this case, display network, and then all the others. And again, Mike Ryan pushed an interesting survey, in an interesting study on data by SMAC. Also, the previous one was on data supplied by SMAC, the tool, the optimization tool for AI commerce project Google Ads campaigns. And here you will see the historic breakdown of channels used in PMax, of course, on average level. News number 2. It's a very interesting post by John Loomer on johnloomer.com, and he's recapping all the latest news which have relevance for Meta ads advertiser. The first one is the growing revenue by Meta, which is not a real surprise for us, but and also Google has had his own every time record of revenue by ads. And another thing, interesting thing, is threads that now can be added to business portfolio, and the fact that ChatGPT require at least 2,000 dollars minimum commitment for their ads, besides being at impression cost and costing $60 per 1,000 impression, and other minor updates. But the news number 1 is by Thomas Oppner, a German lawyer who is explaining the requests by European Commissions in the recent 3 billion fine on Google for abuse of dominant position in display advertising. And the thing which is relevant for us is that the European Commission has given 90 days to Google to propose some change in its asset. They asked to sell some AdTech assets to not to have the a relevant position, a dominant position, both on the sell side and on the buy sides or side of the market. So we'll see, but it seems that Google has a big problem here to keep all its AdTech ecosystem in-house in the next months. That's it for this edition. If you like this PPC News-Parade, please like, share, or comment it, and may the ROI be with you. Ciao!